Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Lone Star Gamer Dad here with more Song of Horror, entering episode 5, The Horror and the Song. I want to apologize again for the technical difficulties that cut off the ending of that last episode, but hopefully the cutscene at the beginning of this chapter will explain what happened. If not, I'll go into detail before we get started.
Husher died in there, trapped. He probably struggled and screamed until he went mad trying to find a way out of that godforsaken place. Like me, only, in his case, nobody got there in time. I imagine he thought that there was a quicker way to go, the same way that Father chose, and maybe I would have done the same in his place. What I saw myself do in that mirror was just too much. Is this what lies ahead? Maybe I already know it, but I'm trying to hide it from myself. Maybe deep down, I know it's a hideous omen of what the future has in store for me. Maybe I know that, like everyone who's come across that cursed box, I too will take my own life. That I would rather surrender to death than face whatever it is that lingers behind that infernal melody. I should burn the thing, make that melody vanish from the face of the earth. But what about Ariadne? She's alive. What if only the box can stop this? I can't destroy it without knowing for sure. Maybe there's something in Legrand's diary. Oh God, I need to rest and gather my thoughts. I need to sleep. I can only hope the nightmares won't be as horrible as real life.
Oh, where the heck are we? Ooh.
That place, that melody. God, I need to find something. There must be something here. Faber, Husher, every single person who attended that cursed concert in the Abbey, the entire Legrand-Amersberg family and I, we all heard the song. Auguste Legrand's diary, which I found in that place beyond reality, was my only hope of unveiling something, anything that could take me down a different path than the rest. And yet, Legrand's notes seemed like nothing more than erratic and incoherent ramblings of a broken mind, so demented that no one could put them together in any order, much less understand them. But I found something towards the end that made some kind of sense. Although, I wish I hadn't.
Really?
It's all over. Just a moment ago, like every night, the song was invading my dreams, grating incessantly. I woke up, soaked in sweat, and veiled by the shadows. Natalie was sleeping, but I was not. This time, it had to stop. I was hell-bent on destroying the source of that awful song. I went down to the basement and tore down the same wall I built myself. With each blow, I cursed the moment I decided to bring that melody into my home. I couldn't take it any longer. There she was, behind the wall. My wife, huddled in a corner, holding Elaine in her arms. I froze. If Natalie was there, What kind of diabolical creature was sleeping by my side? Monsters. All of them. My beloved Elaine, Natalie. The monsters had locked them away and wanted to take Ariadne. They wanted to take my baby. I grasped the mallet, determined to do whatever it took. I would not allow those fiends to take my daughter, not without a fight. They would rue the day they tried to harm my family. I would kill the monsters and the black figure and find my little girl. I followed them throughout the house. Every room was shrouded in darkness. There was something unnatural in the air. The melody had transformed into a choir of blood-curdling howls. But I finally cornered them in the bedroom, where I finished them off. I drew blood, and it flowed like a well from the grotesque black figures while they screamed and writhed, the vile, deceitful fiends. And then I went back to the basement, and there was nobody there. Natalie and Elaine had disappeared. No, that isn't true. They had not disappeared. They had never been down there. They were upstairs, in the bedroom, where I had left them. There were no monsters in the house. Except me. Only me. Only me. And the presence.
Murder-suicide.
Oh my God. It ends like this? Wait, what is this? Jeremy Hartwood Mental Hospital, 1920. Psychiatric analysis and treatment of patient Ariadne Legrand Amsberg. Dr. Berenice Prestegard. Oh Christ, I can barely stand up. I really need help with this.
Etienne, Lydia, or Sophie? Well, I thought Sophie was dead, and Etienne also, so. Well, I think if I could, I would call Etienne, but I think it's going to make me use Lydia. But see, they don't. Etienne and Sophie don't have an item, so I'm gonna try Etienne, but yeah, so. Alright, we're gonna just try Lydia, which was the girl that met us at the, she let us stay in her apartment. She's a psychologist and therapist. So she met him when he was, in rehab. Nobody knows. Daniel will only send one person to Jeremy Hartwood Hospital, mental hospital. Do you choose Lydia? Well, yes. I mean, why not, right? It's the only person I can call.
Lydia, guess what? I need your help. I know, I'm very sorry for calling this late, but listen. I found something. It's only a small lead, but it mentions everything, and has the Jeremy Hartwood Hospital stamp on it. Yeah, that's the one. I know it's a bit far, but I think someone there, Dr. Berenice Prestegard, read this diary years ago and looked into this madness way before we ever did. It says 1920. There must be something left of her research. If I'm not mistaken, the hospital was abandoned shortly after World War I. So maybe everything is still there. Her notes, her files, something.
Not likely.
No, I think I'm running out of time. I feel bloody exhausted. I can no longer tell the difference between reality and my hallucinations. I need you to look for something, anything, and call me. I know it's a lot to ask, but I don't want to end up like the rest. And something tells me I should visit Ariadne one last time. Yeah, take your cell and call me if you find anything. As soon as I find out what Dr. Prestigard was investigating, I'll drive over to the Grant Ammersburg mansion. Yeah, good luck to you too. And thanks.
Jeremy Hartwood Hospital, an old mental health institution for the rich turned dump, or something worse.
Alright, like I said, I would try to explain what happened. I don't know, OBS crashed on me, and when I fired it back up, it said it was recording fine, but everything was blank, so anyway. Well, we took Grace, melted that wax candle, found another key in the graveyard, went upstairs, and it switched to Daniel, who went into the alternate reality where he was before to find Husher, who was dead. Husher had killed himself. So we're trying to get out, can't find any way to get out, and then he sees in the mirror him slitting his own throat. And then we end up in some room with a creepy looking nurse and a little girl drawing, and that's where we find the diary. And I think that creepy looking nurse is the doctor, and the little girl was Ariadne, and that's where we are now. Now it's time to explore this mental hospital. Oh, I heard a dog howling, or maybe that's not a dog. Sounded like one. Maybe it's the ghosts of former mental patients? I don't know, but who would... Why would they not have demolished them? Okay. For you English viewers, you're going to have to tell me, do they do this in England a lot? Like, leave these buildings just like this? On a regular basis and not do anything to them? I mean, yeah, we have some buildings like that over here, but...
That old power generator.
Oh, what is that?
Oh.
It's like a power generator. See, it still works. But usually after a period of time, they'll just demolish the buildings and try to put something else new up. So, let's start it. Oh, man. You could have gotten power, but that's a broken handle, so... Guess it's better than nothing. The rope is rotted away. Can't use that till I replace it.
Damn it. I think I overdid it.
I'll have to be on the lookout for rope then, huh? It's obvious they were dismantling the place. Were. But they stopped. Why? What is the deal? Get out of here, crows. I guess we go upstairs, huh? Try to go in this place and find some notes about this Dr. Petrogard, is what her name was. The one who took and talked with Ariadne. Alright, let's go, Lydia. The horror and the song.
Daniel, you didn't overcome your alcohol addiction to let this kill you. I certainly won't let it happen.
This place looks a lot better for a place that was shut down in the 1920s compared to the church that was only a few years older. It's weird. Panel controls where the emergency power goes in, but it's not getting any electricity. Well, obviously. What is this? Seeing that gurney there, I can only imagine the chaos this place was in. But chaos over what? I think my skinny bum could fit in there, no problem. Really hope this is part of an attempt at dismantling the place. I've always liked marine art. Well, there's something over here. Wheelchair. Oh, wow. Building is in better shape than you'd expect for a place that's been abandoned that long. Still half in ruins, though. Okay, so it does have its rough parts. What's this?
Well,
There's a stapler on the other side of this glass on the desk. Should I try and get the stapler? It's risky, but I think my arm fits in that hole. I'm gonna say yes. Ooh. Scrape myself in the glass.
just cut myself. Shit.
So I've got to find something to use to reach through there. Can't believe I cut myself. Empty drawers and worn down objects. Nothing to see here. Looks like they never got around to moving. Well, obviously. They abandoned the place. What part of abandoned building do you not get, girl? Can't get through here. It'd be too dangerous to move all of that. Standard medical equipment. Too damaged to be of any use. And the creepy sounds. They sound more like wildlife than anything. Blocked from the other side. How is that possible? It's like weird animals in the background. Oh gosh. Go. Come on, Lydia. Come on, Lydia. Oh, Lydia. Oh. Yeah, lean against that door. That was crazy.
Adrenaline, thank you for existing.
Yes. Thank you for existing. Now, calm your heart rate, girl. Can we go in here? No. We are moving on. We're getting the heck back out of here. I'm gonna go listen to that door one more time now that the calmed down, just to see. See, now it's quiet, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to go through there. Wow, this is like a little restaurant. Another dining room. This is the dining room of the mental institution. It's quite fancy for a mental hospital.
There's something on the table.
Dismantling notice. Report describing hospital works. The dismantling has terminated. Work isn't done, but we're not going to stay here a single minute longer than we have to. 2 of the teams have refused to return to the East Wing, and Ezek and his boys tied a thick cable around one of the fridge doors to keep it sealed. They don't want to open it, even though scores of tools and kitchen utensils are back there, along with a couple of high-quality chest freezers in perfect condition. It's not the first problem we've had, but the situation has gone too far, so we must leave. I don't blame them. This place makes my hair stand on end, and I've been inside for less time than any of them. There are still so many things of value in there. Typewriters, radios, luxury furniture, it doesn't matter. As soon as Emil's team returns, we're leaving. I hope they don't tarry, or Nightfall's going to catch us here. Wonder what the hell's taking so long. I hope I don't have to go in to look for them. Oh, no.
Oh.
Photo. Torn to pieces in an attack of anger or despair. Maybe I should put it back together. Oh, well. Let's see here. This would be... obviously towards the top. And this would be too, right? Let's see here. There's another... picture here. Would that be it? No. I know that's the far corner. So let's see here. And that's going to be the bottom, right? From the highest to the lowest, the numbers are in the photo. Oh. So if you look there, there's people sitting, glasses, a mustache, and white coat, and black, and people standing. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 3 people sitting, and 4 people standing. This is a very confusing puzzle. Well, sitting. And that is so hard to see the way it's all tore up like that. I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense later on.
This photo is more than it seems.
I'm going to come back to that because that's very, very cryptic. It doesn't quite give me much detail. I know I'm supposed to figure out something with numbers. None of the medical centers I've ever worked at had this apparent variety on the menu. I guess the rich haven't changed much. That's exactly what I was thinking. This place is way too fancy. Daniel would probably throw up if he saw the many liquor bottles in one place. Boy, has he changed. I'm so proud of what we accomplished together. We're not up for a pint of beer gone bad? Not me. We're not going to go in there yet. This wine was probably already expensive in the 20s. It's almost as if I'm touring a strange museum. Luckily, they don't serve alcohol to mental patients anymore. We've evolved somewhat since the turn of the century.
Huh.
Useless, rusty instruments. Just brushing against that dingy old blanket would probably give me typhus. Oh, we don't want that happening, Miss Lydia. Come on. They even have fancy furniture in the canteen. This place is classy. Guess we really only have one way to go. I guess let me walk over here real quick, but I didn't see anything over here. Yeah, there was just that photo puzzle. And I could see the stick figures, so I've got to count the number of things in that photo, but I'm just going to come back to it. Whoa, 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 what? Come on, Lydia. Oh, man, that's... Is that lady, the doctor lady? Or is that just like a cursed lunch lady? I wonder... Come on, Lydia, I know you got asthma, but come on, girl, stick with it, stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. Ooh. Don't let her creepy lunch lady's eyes gaze upon us. Ooh, wow. Oh, man. Oh, that was gross, all that stuff just dripping out of her mouth like that. Huh.
Holy shit. That was a close call.
Yes, it was. I've seen many small stove burners instead of several large ones. I see many small stove burners instead of very large ones. I guess people got to pick their menu. So they cooked individually, huh? I don't know what's in there, but it looks like I'll never be able to find out. Judging by the size of the sink, they didn't use large pots. Yeah, we've already established that, I think, Lydia. Knives, they could come in handy, but they're in such bad shape they probably just fall apart. It's worth picking one up to defend yourself. What's wrong with you? Looks like a closet is open. Hiding here would be child's play. That's good. Come on, Lydia, think outside the box. I know you're not up to speed on what the heck is going on, but this is not cool. It's very dangerous. Oh.
Oh.
Someone used this cable to make sure the handle wouldn't move.
Well.
It's too far-fetched to think the cable could be useful. Should I take it? I'm going to finish exploring in here before I attempt that. I want to see if there's anything in here I could be missing. Or that I may need. So they obviously locked something up in there. For a reason. What's left of old tin goods? I don't need to take anything. No, but it looks like there's something right here we need to take. Should I take this drawing and save my collectible for later? Yes. Ariadne's lost drawings. Collectible item. A representation of a scene that happened. And that's the wardrobe that her father had killed her sister and mother near. Now why it was stained with blood. And then it ended up in Farber's possession at the antiques auction. Alright, so let's do this. A knotted cable previously used to keep a door shut.
Oh.
Clearly it's still holding up. Look at it, it's held that door shut for God knows how long now. I wonder if we could combine that with that. Yeah. Power generator handle tied to a cable. What the heck?
Shit! What was that? What's in there?
Don't want to look? I'm gonna let her heart rate go down. Can't risk going in there if it's dark. It doesn't like the light. So we won't go in there then. I wonder though, can we use the generator now that we fixed the handle? They really need to stop with those kind of scares. Really. Really. Can I get in here yet? No, it's still locked. Ah, my nose is itchy today. What? I didn't notice that. Empty drawers. Oh, yes, I did. I wonder if we could use maybe that handle here?
Not that way.
No, I was thinking punch it out, you know? Punch the glass out to see what happens. I think I want to go outside and check that generator. Mattresses, bed frames, and other furniture all lying about. Let's see, can we do this here? Rope looks a few decades old. Right, I know, but look, see here? We use that there. Reattach it. And get the generator going. Alright. So we got power, at least a little bit. Well, a little power's...
Now on to the next.
Right, a little bit of power is better than none. That's for sure. I wonder if we can do anything with this now. The generator's on. Let's see what I can do here. Emergency generator. I can't. It's morgue, lift, and security. I'm gonna do security. Maybe I can get in that door over here now. Get the stapler. Does that make sense? I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Listen again. Nope, it's still locked. Shoot. Right, so then do I want to even turn the generator? Maybe, I don't know. Huh. Well, let's go try to find security. Maybe it's on the other side over here. I thought that might have been a security door. Or maybe security's back over here. Can I get in here? Door is locked with a large, heavy bolt on the inside. If I want to open it, it'll have to be with the security control panel. Gate is locked and completely jammed. So, I think this panel unlocks the door to the security room. Okay. But how many numbers is it? 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me try this. If I go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, where is the clue for this? So the only thing that we've come across with any kind of clue would be the photo. And it's going to take me a while to figure that out, so I am just going to go back to the photo, mess around with that, try to check off all the mustaches, people, everything, and then come back here and pick back up in just a second. Alright, after much of a half an hour figuring out what is going on with that photo, I think I've got the right combination here. Okay, so on the back of that paper there was the number 7. And there were 6 people sitting, 4 people standing, 3 with mustaches, and 3 with glasses, and then there was 3 white coats and 1 black one. I hope I put it in the right order, because you had to go in the order of the drawings, I think, but I'm not for certain, so let me try this and see. Okay, it opened. Thank you. So let's see if we can go in here real quick. Yeah, that picture just made no sense, and then it doesn't even line up evenly. Oh. Please don't have anything bad come to get me.
There. Let's have a look.
Alright, yeah, let's definitely.
Dr. Baroness Prestigard. It's a good start.
Oh, yes. That is a good start.
Today's session with Ariadne was by far the most productive to date. Not because of the conversation we had, for her mind continues to adhere to the usual extravagant patterns, but because today she asked to get her things back, which led me to a surprising discovery. Down in the storage room, I was convinced I would not find any of the belongings taken from her when she was admitted, but there was nothing further from the truth. There was a diary and a music box. After handing the box to Ariadne, I quickly browsed through the diary, which apparently belonged to her father, and that's where it gets interesting. After years of researching paranormal phenomena, Argus Legrand's investigation led him to the Abbey of St. Cecilia, where a cursed concert had supposedly taken place. After spending a considerable amount of money, he got his hands on the only remaining sheet music from the concert and convinced an acclaimed musician to play the music one more time. The new cursed concert would take place on a steamer that would sail down the Rhine a few weeks later, and both Legrand and his assistants would be there to contemplate the true effects of the song. After the concert, the tycoon wrote the following in his diary. Those ignorant, illiterate fools. I can only laugh at their curse and their stupidity. The only misfortune that damn song has brought is a hole in my bank account. Alas, at least I take the melody with me. I will have it recorded and play it each day for my family. Ha! Those drunk, lazy bastards. Their misfortune was caused by their own stupidity and bad blood. Wanting to put the blame on a song is yet another sample of their total lack of culture. Argus Legrand never knew that the steamer suffered a strange accident, just hours after he got off, that killed everyone on board. And yet his thoughts on the melody eventually changed. They did indeed change.
I can't believe it. Daniel wasn't exaggerating. This is much worse than I ever imagined.
Yeah, you're telling me. Looks like Bernice Prestigard found something big, really big. I need to find more research information.
Well,
All kinds of manuals from 80-year-old appliances and some security procedure documents. Nothing to do with what I'm looking for. Docs in this folder haven't made it to our days. It's such a shame that these film reels have gone to waste. And I believe that's where we're going to end this video. Stuck here with Lydia, trying to figure out the last clues to tie up the story, I guess. What was Miss Petrogard up to? Prestegard. What did the psychologist find? What more did she uncover? Because that was quite a good bit. I didn't have any idea that he took the music box or took the music onto a riverboat. That was just crazy. Next time, we will further our adventures with Lydia, trying to make our way through this mental institution.